Hi everyone, welcome to Karibu, Germany. In today's video, I'll be talking about Easter in Germany. There's so many activities, delicious meals, and unique laws that surround Easter in Germany, and I'm looking forward to diving into the details with you. So first things first, what do Germans do around Easter? On top of the list is something known as Eierblasen. This is egg decorating. It's a long tradition and it shocked me. Where I come from, we just eat our eggs. Either we boil them, fry them, whatever, we eat them. But in Germany, family gathers around with their kids and they decorate the eggs in preparation for Easter. And the thing is, these eggs, once decorated, are used, of course, to decorate centerpieces. They're used to decorate outside, but they're also eaten. So it's not just eating them right away, it's also first making them look nice and then eating them. And also, they use these eggs for the Eier suchen, which is the egg hunt. There's also something known as the Eierlauf, which is one of the activities that they do with the eggs as well. So, although they start decorating things, they eventually have multiple uses for these things. Talking about Eierlauf, that is also one of the things that Germans do around Easter. They get sporty, they get active. Eierlauf is a game where you put the egg on a spoon and run with it or walk as quickly as you can. The person who reaches the finish line without dropping their egg wins. There's also another game known as Eier Rollen. This is when they roll the eggs over a hill and the egg that reaches the furthest or the egg that arrives undamaged is the owner of that egg is the person who wins the game. Talking about hills, Germans not only do decorations or do fun activities, they also go to church. They do a lot of things that also surround the central message of Easter. Namely, they're reminded of Jesus' sacrifice on the cross on the hill of Golgotha. And they're also reminded of Jesus' resurrection. In certain regions and in certain churches, there's something known as the Kreuzweg. This is the Passion Way, and it consists of 14 stations, and at each station there is an image or a station that depicts the last day of Jesus on earth. So it starts with a station where Jesus was condemned to death, and it ends with a station where he was laid in the tomb. This allows people to consider and contemplate Jesus' suffering for our sin. So that's something I, as a Christian, appreciate as well, that there's a possibility not only to do decorating and have fun activities, but also to remember the central message of Easter through the Kreuzweg. Apart from the Kreuzweg, there's also something known as the Ostergarten. This is drama. So there's a big drama setup and there's different rooms or there's different scenes where there's actors acting out what happened during the days when Jesus Christ was here during this Passion Week. So in each room there's a certain setting and you really feel that you are diving into Jerusalem in that time where Jesus was walking and living. And this allows you in a different way to experience the central message of Easter. So apart from egg hunts and Eierlauf and Eierblasen, there's also the Kreuzweg and Ostergarten that helps people to not forget about the central message of Easter. I personally have not really done a Kreuzweg, but I plan to do that. And I also have not been to an Ostergarten yet, but I definitely plan to do that because it's just another way to not get hyped up in all the egg and bunny stuff, for me, especially as a Christian. So apart from the activities or the things that they do, Germans also enjoy their food. So what do they eat around Easter? In our family or in my extended family, we meet around Easter and we tend to eat something known as the Frankfurter Sauce. It's a sauce that we eat with potatoes and eggs, and it's just something unique in this time because the herbs that are used for this sauce are only growing around this time. So it's something that we enjoy, we look forward to, it's something special. But apart from the Frankfurter Sauce, people also enjoy the Osterlamm, Osterbrot, or they also enjoy Osterfrühstück. This is a brunch where families gather together and eat and share a meal together. And there is also the Morgenkuchen. Germans love their coffee and cake. So cakes cannot be missing on an Easter gathering of the family. So that's also the food that I'm aware of that Germans eat around this season. It's delicious. It's nice. It's also a great time to meet with family. Did you know that Germany also has some unique laws surrounding Easter? One of them is also known as the Tanzverbot. This occurs on Good Friday. In some states, it starts already on Maundy Thursday. The Tanzverbot is literally a prohibition for loud music, loud parties in the time of Maundy Thursday all the way up to sometimes Easter Monday, depending on the state where you're living in. But it allows us to consider the true message of Easter, meaning that Jesus died for our sins. And it's a time of meditation, a time of contemplating his suffering. So therefore, parties and clubs are normally closed around that time. Apart from just not being able to party, stores are also closed on Good Friday and Easter Monday. So if you plan to do any sort of grocery shopping during those days, please aware that the shops will be closed. So get all your groceries ready before then. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you learned something new about activities, about laws, or about just traditions that Germans do around Easter. And if you like this video, don't forget to share, like, and comment down below. What do you do around Easter? If you're in Germany, how are you planning to celebrate your Easter? If you're not in Germany, how do you celebrate Easter in the country where you're at right now? And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.